La mona. ¿Qué es una mona? Special cake that the godfathers and godmothers give to their godchildren.
Okay.
Yes. Esto es una mona.
What?
Sí. It's an angel cake with gocho. You can stuff it. Lo puedes rellenar de lo que te dé la gana, whatever you like. O no lo rellenas. You don't. But you coat it in chocolate, in cream, whatever. But bueno, pues, ¿queréis hacer una mona? You wanna learn how to make a mona?
Let's make a mona.
Let's go.
We need 4 eggs. We need some butter. We need flour.
This is wheat flour.
Wheat
Es
flour.
harina de trigo. This is corn flour.
Sugar. We need milk.
And we will need
Baking powder. Yeah.
levadura. Señores, hoy el vídeo va de vocabulario para cocinar. ¿Sí?
See?
Muy bien. I have preheated
Yeah?
the oven. Lo he precalentado. Preheat the oven up and down,
Yeah?
175 degrees.
Crack the
Crack
egg.
the egg. This is crack.
Yeah.
And then, what are we doing?
We're separating the egg yolk from the egg white.
Egg yolk.
Yeah.
And this?
Egg white.
Vale.
Now we're going to weigh the sugar. We're going to whisk it up and
Now, a pinch of salt. Now, almost half of this
yeah?
goes inside. What do we do with the rest? We add it to the yolks. All right?
Perfect.
Let's keep whisking. How do you know it's properly wet? ¿Cómo sabes que se ha montado correctamente? You turn it over in the wet fold. Okay?
Oh my
100
goodness.
gramos de harina de trigo.
100 grams of corn flour now to be added.
There, enough. And we are going to
Mix
mix with
a glass.
of milk. Yeah?
Yeah. So we're going to pour out the milk.
Yeah. And we're going to add some oil.
Yeah?
Yes. So to prevent it from getting too dry.
Okay.
It's more spongy. And
Pour it in to the mixture. And then we're going to
mix.
mix. Now we have to sieve the flour so that it doesn't get too thick. Mix again.
Yes, we are going to mix. That's when you men make it messy.
Yeah?
With the flour.
With the
Trick.
flour.
Mix before a little bit. We need this.
Yeah?
Paddy, what is this?
So, in Spanish we call it a lengua de gato.
Lengua de gato.
But in English, it's called a rubber-ended spatula.
Because it's rubber-ended.
Yeah.
This is a spatula. Yay! We will use it, huh?
So yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have to mix our egg whites. We have to do this very carefully and smoothly so that we keep the gas in the mixture, keep it nice and airy and fluffy. So this is what Susana's doing now.
Yeah. And do it in again. We use it to grease or to coat the mold we're going to use.
Yeah?
Pero, Paddy, is this not to spread?
No.
What is to spread? Look, if I get a little bit of this
Yeah?
and I do this, then I'm spreading.
No, yeah, the flour.
Un poquito. Because we're gonna make a layer, get a layer of flour.
Okay.
And this will prevent the dough from getting stuck.
Yeah?
Y así, cuando lo hayamos hecho, when the cake is done, we take it out.
Okay.
Vamos a ello. So what do we do now?
We're gonna pour the rest of the mixture.
Yeah. Look, see? how fluffy it is?
Yeah?
It's creamy and fluffy. Vamos a ello. Aquí, inside, and let's wait. There.
Okay guys, just remember that you cannot take your cake out of the oven for the first 15 minutes. Otherwise, we'll lose the airiness and the fluffiness of the cake.
A few minutes later.
Hey, it's done. Careful with your fingers. Well, what we normally do is, okay, get rid of the... I'm going to melt. Melt.
Melt? Yeah?
Say melt. What is melt? Melt is derretir.
Yeah.
Mirad. Melted
There we
butter.
go. Melted butter.
Oh, I should have put on an
Apron?
apron.
Yes.
Didn't use an apron.
No.
Guys, first thing you need to do. You need to use an apron. Yes?
Yeah.
See.
So we've cut the cake in half.
You cut the cake in half. Now I'm gonna, what do you say? Spread?
Spread the jam. Yeah.
Yes. Spread the jam. And so this is chunk or?
Yeah, okay. So now we're gonna boil our water, guys. We're gonna put our pan in. So the temperature of the water heats up our saucepan.
Yeah, but a smaller one.
Yeah.
A smaller recipient or container. This temperature is okay. So I'm melting this. I'm gonna wait it to be more melted and then I'll add the cream. Tenemos que intentar, we need to try not to get water in this little pan. And now I'm gonna be adding this. Yes. Yum, yum, yum. I pour, yeah,
Yeah.
cream,
Cream.
and I mix. And now I will need
A spatula.
spatula. Pero si no es perfecto no pasa nada. Vamos a hacer una mona. Base, you see?
Yeah.
It's soft.
It's already soft.
And it's a... Vamos a arreglar un poquito esta mona, ¿vale? So, este es regular, so it's regular, yeah?
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna.
Use what? Sprinkle, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Esto es crocanti, ¿ya? Es como
Yeah.
crocanti. But how do you say that? It's made of almond. Almond cubes, but
Almond.
crocanti is like, yeah, almond sprinkles?
Yeah, almond sprinkles. Yeah.
Sprinkle is a verb, también.
Or granules. Yeah.
Granules. So when you sprinkle, you do this, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, y entonces no se ve. Oh, qué bonito.
Yeah.
But what lies under? Sal de aquí. Get out, Pinky. Okay. ¿Veis? Y, chicos, that's our mona de Pascua.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
We're going to run through a summary of the useful vocab that we learned today in regards to cooking. So our first one that we can do is when we need the peel of a lemon, so when we need the outside, we can zest it with a grater.
It's a grater. And why is this called zest, to zest? Because this part here is, la corteza is the zest.
Yeah, it's a zest. So
La piel del limón.
yeah, the
It's not
skin
the
is lemon.
peel. Oh.
So we only use zest whenever we're talking about oranges and lemons, whereas if we're talking about cheese, then we need to grate the cheese.
Great. O sea, rallar un limón is to zest.
Yeah.
Rallar el queso is to grate.
It's to grate, yes.
¿Y cómo es queso rallado? Grated cheese.
Grate the cheese.
Muy bien.
So some more useful vocabulary for cooking is when we use a saucepan
This is not
or a frying pan. Yeah, a frying pan. We can fry using oil.
Vale, freír. Freír como unas patatas fritas, freír con mucho aceite.
Yeah.
Like to fry, como por ejemplo unos fingers o unos nuggets.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se hace?
We need to say to deep fry something in oil.
To deep fry. No es to fry. If I say fry, me refiero a que estoy friendo, por ejemplo, unos nuggets. If I say fry the nuggets, is it okay?
No.
Why not? ¿Por qué no? Error común, nos equivocamos los españoles.
To deep fry signifies that we're using a lot of oil and the nuggets or the chips are embedded underneath the oil, whereas we say fry for things like eggs.
O sea, que si haces a la plancha,
Yeah.
in Spanish is a la plancha.
A la plancha.
Is to fry.
Is
No nos equivoquemos. Y nuestro freír es el hot fry o deep fry.
deep fry.
Muy bien, interesante.
Our next useful vocabulary is whenever water boils. This is when we heat water up to 100 degrees and it starts bubbling. In Britain, we're famous for using the kettle to boil our tea.
Yeah.
But in our video with the Mona cake, we had to let the water simmer. So this is just before it boils.
Simmer. Sí. O por ejemplo, or if it's boiling, but just slightly. For example, when you're making stew.
Yeah.
Cuando haces un estofadito o algo y lo dejas a fuego lento.
Yes.
Nuestro español a fuego lento puede ser también simmer.
Simmer. Yeah. In our video, we stuffed the cake. So to stuff, when we're talking about food, is normally for something to be filled inside of it. So
rellenar.
rellenar.
Sí. Por ejemplo, el pavo relleno.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuffed turkey.
Yeah.
Stuff. ¿Vale? Stuff something es rellenar. Muy bien. Un montón de vocabulario,
A lot of vocabulary, for us to learn.
Pero es importante porque al final, sobre todo si vais a internet y que os gusta la cocina, like cooking, or there's a lot of recipes
Yeah,
in
definitely.
English. Y es vocabulario interesante. Muy bien. Pues espero que hayáis aprendido un montón. Esperamos que nos enviéis. Nos encantaría,
Yeah.
See their monas.
I can't wait.
So lovely. Yeah. Show us, send us the pictures or the videos or whatever. On Instagram, you can see the Instagram account here below.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out our daily Instagram posts. And make sure you comment down below in our videos and interact across all our social media. So
So
that's all for us today. We hope you enjoyed and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.